quiet village far from the noise of the city, there stands an abandoned house. For years, no one has dared to live there. The villagers avoid it, especially after midnight. They believe something unnatural exists inside, something that wakes up at 3 a.m. This house once belonged to a school teacher. He was known to be a kind and simple man, living alone with no enemies. But one night, everything changed. The next morning, he was found dead inside his room. There were no signs of forced entry. The door was locked from the inside, and the windows were sealed. But what terrified everyone the most was his face. His eyes were wide open, filled with pure fear, as if he had seen something beyond imagination. Before his death, some villagers claimed they heard him talking to himself. Again and again, he kept whispering, "It came back, it came back." No one understood what he meant. Years later, many tried to uncover the truth, but none stayed long enough to find answers. So, one night, our team decided to investigate. We entered the house just before 3 a.m. The air felt heavy, unnatural, like something was watching us. At exactly 2:58 a.m., everything became completely silent. Even the sound of insects outside disappeared. Then suddenly, a wooden door inside the house slowly opened on its own. None of us were near it. Our cameras were recording everything, but our bodies froze in place. Moments later, a faint whisper echoed through the hallway, soft but clear enough to hear. "Why did you come?" We looked at each other, confused, terrified. There was no one there. Then, without warning, the temperature dropped. Our breath became visible in the air. One of our team members tried to move forward, but suddenly stopped. He said he felt someone standing right behind him. But when he turned around, there was nothing. That's when things got worse. The camera began to glitch. Shadows on the walls started moving, even though there was no source of light. And then, at the end of the dark hallway, we saw it, a figure, standing still, completely black, with no visible face, just watching us. No one spoke. No one moved. It didn't come closer, but somehow it felt closer than anything we had ever experienced. Suddenly, the camera dropped to the ground. The screen went black. The footage you are seeing now was recovered later, but there is something even more disturbing. The team member who dropped the camera was never found. No trace, no sign. He simply disappeared. And now the villagers say the house is no longer empty, because at 3 a.m. there is always someone inside, waiting for the next visitor.